I love fantasy stuff. I've got tons of Harry Potter wands, I make potions like this, and I've recorded tons of videos like how to make a car fly, how to make pumpkins talk, and even how to use psychology to get real magical powers. So yeah, I love fantasy stuff. So what is it about fantasy that I love so much? And in fact, let's not talk about me, let's talk about you. Yeah, you. You came here because you love fantasy stuff too, right? Of course you do. Whether it's talking elephants or making kids reappear using an invisibility cloak. Fantasy is awesome, but you already know that. I'm Neil, and in today's video, let's take more of a look into the kinds of fantasy that we all like and what it is that makes it so irresistible. All of that and more coming up right after this. Hey, welcome back to Real World Magic, where we make your life more magical. Jean-Eugène Robert Houdin was a French clockmaker and amateur magician, and in 1856 the French Emperor Charles Louis-Napoleon Bonaparte ordered Houdin to go to Algeria to challenge real-life witch doctors and tribal shaman in French-controlled Algeria during the occupation, because the tribes were getting restless and threatening to rebel against the French. They were being led on by the claims that their own leaders had magical powers, and the French wanted to convince these savages that the French alone were convened by God and that their magic alone was all-powerful, and that the French emperor has many subjects with more magical powers than the tribal leaders, the implication being that Louis Napoleon himself was the most powerful of all the sorcerers in the world, and that he is not to be challenged. What Houdin did there, using sleight of hand and the principles of illusion still employed today, was so powerful that the tribal elders told their followers to lay down their weapons and follow the French oppressors, because they had godly powers that even the tribal witch doctors themselves did not possess. This was a triumph of knowledge over belief. Robert Houdin was the inspiration that Hungarian-born American magician Eric Weiss needed to ditch his Germanic name and become Harry Houdini. Houdini's legend spread far and wide, and Houdin himself became the father of modern magic. So why am I telling you this story? Sure, it's got magic in it, and I guess it's mildly interesting, but I think the most important part of the story is the fact that it is a story. People love stories, and this is why we love fantasy. That's certainly the reason that you've watched this video so far. It's because it's a story. Humans play things in stories. Their lives become stories. When I was a kid, I watched movies all the time, and I loved to see how the twists and turns and adventures and hardships that the characters underwent would mould the storyline. Stories are lessons where the main character goes through tough times and comes out stronger, and who wouldn't like to get some superpowers along the way? I would. We love the idea of fantasy because we want to get away from the boring things, like those Algerians that saw magic and they wanted to believe. Now, I'm not going to say that they wanted to be oppressed, nobody wants that, but we all want to believe in magic. We want to believe that it's real. And if you want to find out how to get real magical powers, or at least something that acts like real magic, check out this video that I've linked up here. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, remember to give it a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you do subscribe, please ding that bell to be notified of next time I go live, or upload anything. You can join this channel too by using the link below, and check out my shop too. The link is down in the description for that as well. I'll see you next time with some more magical awesomeness, but until next time, as always,
Stay magical. Please subscribe to Real World Magic. While you're there, click the bell button to be notified of future uploads, and have a look at all of my social stuff. Remember to donate on Patreon if you really liked it, and I'll see you again next week.